Mhm. Hmm. It's one of those times when something unexpected kind of happens in the studio and you think, So I wasn't going to use fluorescent red, but I think I might do a fluorescent background for this one. I haven't tried that. And the idea is got me tickled. So let's give it a go. So fluorescent red from Comma Pigments. It's good stuff. I like Comma Pigments because it's from Montreal, and I love Montreal. And it's some beautiful paint. We're about to lose Stevenson's paint in Ontario, which is sad. I used to be able to drive down to their factory and have a little store there. So just had a great feel about it. So that's going to be gone. Hopefully something rises out of the ashes of that, but we'll see. So I stocked up. I got a ton of Stevenson paint. Got a few tubes of Comma. My trusty old Holland Golden Green. Oh, that's a color. So far, I've been kind of keeping the backgrounds for these line paintings, which are based on wires used to hook the robotics up. I've been keeping the backgrounds neutral, so it was only a matter of time before this would happen. The last one I did was also unexpected. I ended up doing a wash, which was quite nice. I'm wondering if this one might go a little heavier with the application of paint. Get a nice sort of thick coat of this fluorescent pink as the base, and add the wires on top of that, so a bit more of a textured kind of a painting. If I'm going to do that, though, I need a lot more paint. Don't have any music on. I just realized. Let's keep it without music. You can hear the splatter of the paint and the rumble of the motor. The sounds of the street outside of the studio. Tomorrow I'll be going into New Make It, where I've had my residency, and I'll be cutting some circular pieces, and maybe some other sort of strange shapes to paint on using their laser cutter. That'll be fun. Do that in the afternoon. Morning, I think I'm going to stretch some more canvases because we've only got about 3 left from the first batch, which means I've been busy, which is also good. Busy's good. Not going to be enough. Got a little 12 by 12 painting here. I'll start it without the motor on. Or should I not? That's another idea. Let's try this. Not only are we going vertical, I'll start with it. Hello, Robotic Easel. Okay. A big brush. I'm going to need more paint. More. I think I might start with like a thin kind of a wash of this, and then apply this intense bubblegum pink over top. Robots and fluorescence, right? That's just a natural fit. Okay. This is a mix of turpentine, stand oil, and a little touch of Damar varnish that I use for thinning. So, old recipe from way back. They did not have fluorescent paint back in those days, but they did have lapis lazuli. So, you know, win some, you lose some. Okay. Get the brush a little bit prepped here. Nice and wet for the first little coat of paint. I'll get this on there. Just went invisible there for a second. Sometimes you gotta let the painting paint itself. Okay, so we'll go to the return to the well, and the first painting was the black, green, blue, red. And I think I'll try that again, but with the verticals. Why did I squeeze out yellow? Or should I do the yellow, orange, green, blue? I do like black on pink. I guess I'll mix the green today. Okay. So for a painting like this, brush selection is paramount. Thinking about the thickness of the lines. Do you want all the lines the same? I like to vary the lines. It sort of gives us sort of an extra sort of dimension to the painting. So I start with black is first. Black. Ivory black. Something Mary Pratt taught me was to always have enough paint. Never let yourself run out of paint. I think she said that at a lecture at the Mackenzie Art Gallery. I don't think I got that little gem in my studio with her, but Middle green. It's going to look horrible on that fluorescent pink if I go with this. It's going to be a good kind of horrible, or not a good kind of horrible. I think I might have a little bit more yellow. Tone it down. Or bump it up, I should say. Need a bit of phthalo green in here too. It's a little too earthy for a painting that I think is going to be pretty electric. There we go. Okay. Blue. I go with a straight cobalt. Right out of the tube. I usually do that. It's nice. Oh. I did know that, Edward. I did. Okay. Hey, Edith. Woo! All right. Gonna need more blue. That's gonna be nice. And then red. I think I'm gonna have a little fluorescent in my red. Half fluorescent and half, or less than half, of cadmium. Middle. Cadmium. Gonna be very close coming out of the tube, but they do very different things visually, probably off camera. All right. So this red visually is like, I don't know how to describe it. It's electric. It's an alive red, mixing cabs with fluorescent. It's a crazy color. It's super intense. It's almost hard to look at. Okay, well, there's our painting. Start with black. I think the black line is going to be the thinnest. So Mondrian used to really think about everything he was doing with every painting he did. He really put a lot of time into thinking about the thickness of a line. He would ask questions like, how thick is a line before it stops being a line? Those sorts of questions, which are really interesting to kind of think about as an artist. And anyhow, so he would think about the direction of the line, or the brush stroke, I should say. So whether it should be a horizontal brush stroke, how the light's going to fall on it was really important, or whether it's going to be a vertical sort of brush stroke. So that's kind of what this painting's kind of getting at, is that sort of history of modern painting, but it also gets at an interesting question, which is what is a straight line and through space when everything is constantly moving, right? What is it? You know, I do this, but the world is spinning. So the start of your line and the end of it, they appear like a straight line, but they're not. There's no such thing. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go vertical, come up the other way with the next line, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so that's the black line. The green line, which I like to be thicker. I think I want that green to have some gravity. So this one's going to go down, down. Nice. I actually had my eyes closed, so I didn't see what I was doing there. So that's a good surprise. Okay. So that's an up and a down. And now the blue. Sort of medium thickness for the blue. This one's going to be top to bottom. Oops. My brush got stuck there for a second. Okay, and now the last line, straight line. Red. And this one's going to go bottom to top. Okay. Let's see what she looks like. Okay. Glob of blue is something else. Okay, 4 straight lines. I think this is what number 4. is the first vertical one, so that's good. I haven't done enough of these to predict what's going to happen with each brushstroke, so I find that the black and the green, that sort of, it's almost a mirror mark. It's really interesting. Not what I expected. I haven't got that before. Anything like that. The blue kind of scribble was just somehow I got lost on there. I think I ended up going off and look at the tape. I think I ended up going up. Running out of wall. All right. I think this one's dry, so I'll move it over here. I still like that one. To end the video. Okay. I think I'm going to work on some other pieces. I'm going to end this one. I might start a new one. We'll see. Bye.